FreezeMyDrip here with another episode of How To Northgard. This series is for beginners to intermediate players that are new to the game and want to rank up fast with a specific clan. Today we are going to talk about the Wolf clan. In this video we will talk about all the features and starting bonuses of the Wolf. We will also go over the build order for Wolf, and I'll let you guys know the preferred lore order. And lastly, I'll talk about the military path for Wolf. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and incentivizes me to allocate more time to making these videos. Let's begin. The Wolf has 2-star difficulty to learn. Wolf is a traditional Northgard clan with a heavy military focus. There's a lot of micromanagement for the Wolf clan compared to other clans, and that's why it is a 2-star. Otherwise, it would only be a 1-star clan to learn. Its development is 1-star. Their economy is pretty weak compared to other clans. This clan is always either going for a domination victory or a zone control victory. Being one of the most dominant military clans, they have a 3-star military. All of their starter and fame bonuses pertain to military aspects, which we will cover in a moment. Much like the Lynx clan, their support is 1-star because the only aid they provide for their team is clearing neutral tiles. Wolf clan starting bonuses are killing wolves and bears provide meat for your clan. If you kill an enemy lynx or an armored bear, you will also receive meat. Your military units consume 30% less food and provide happiness. If you have no military units, your first recruitment is free. The first fame bonus at 200 fame is Dominion, which allows your war chief to colonize a cleared zone, and this ability can be used once every 12 minutes. At 500 fame, we have Assault, which grants your military units a 15% attack bonus when fighting outside your territory, and your Dominion ability cooldown is reduced by 50%. Wolf's relic is called the Horn of Managarm, which allows you to summon 3 white wolves. The wolves are stronger than standard wolves and have an increased movement speed and can sneak through neutral tiles. The cost of the relic is 10 iron, 100 gold, and 50 wood. To summon the wolves, it'll cost 150 food. Let's jump into the build order. As always, first a scout camp. Scout the nearest tiles, and usually as Wolf, you can ask your teammates to scout the connection if they want to be cleared. If you don't have a treasure, you'll want to build a longship dock first and have 2 sailors running from the start. Then a house, and then a woodcutter's lodge with 2 woodcutters. Next will be the training camp. You'll be able to use 1 warrior to clear tiles until you have enough resources to buy your chief. This also helps prevent population lock and keeps your happiness in the positive. If you do have a treasure, I would recommend switching the training camp and longship dock build order, which will allow you to prevent attacks from neutral tiles and colonize tiles quicker. If you have a lot of wolves and bears around, your next building will be the iron mine. If you don't have a lot of immediate food sources to kill, then build 1 food building before the mine, but that will slightly delay your chief. Your chief and 1 warrior or axe thrower will be your main food source by killing animals around the map. You want a second house, and once you have most of the iron mined, start building the forge. If your war chief needs healing, build the healer's hut. The order of the healer hut depends on when you need to prevent your chief from dying, but usually you want your warriors to tank most of the damage early on and let them die off instead of using resources to heal them back up. Next is an axe thrower's camp. This allows you to upgrade axe throwers in the forge, but before axe throwers, you'll need to upgrade sailors. Axe throwers are the current meta, but if you're playing against bear or another clan that decides to use shield bearers, you'll want to upgrade warriors instead, due to the projectile resistance shield bearers have. Next building, the stone mine, and then after that, build more camps. They can be any of the 3, but you'll want to have at least 2 axe thrower camps to upgrade, and a war band around 12 in 802, and in 803 you'll want a war band of around 18 to 20, which is about 8 or 9 camps with 2 of them being upgraded. With the stone, we will first upgrade town hall and then the longship dock. The rest goes towards camp upgrades. If you don't have a teammate to scout for you, you'll have to upgrade scout camp. Time for the lore order. The standard game that has the first skirmish in late 802, early 803, where neither team rushes early, you'll want to go sharp axes, colonization, weaponsmith, spoils of war, recruitment, field rations, and military strategy. Honorable mention for fur coats and invader. If you can fit those into your lore tree, it could be beneficial, but depends on your game and who your opponents are. Sharpened axes allows you to get a jump start with your economy and help prevent you from needing a second woodcutter's lodge. Colonization being the second lore is very important to saving food early on. Weaponsmith to boost your damage, and spoils of war to increase gold income for upgrades. Some people prefer medicine over recruitment, but I find myself pairing recruitment with Legion's military path because of war efforts and Call of Valhalla. It allows you to reload and recover your army insanely fast while giving benefits to units dying. Field ration allows you to have and sustain an extremely large army without destroying your economy like it would for other clans. Military strategy is one of those perks where it can decide fights. If your team has it and is using all different units and the other team does not, you will run through them and they will not stand a chance. Any lore after 7 7 lore takes a lot of time, and by now my lore master would have already been turned into a military unit, so usually 7 lore is the number I shoot for. If you want to rush, the lore order would look a little different, but it's like a shortcut version of the path. Sharpened axes, colonization, weaponsmith, spoils of war, and military strategy. Many people will debate the military path for Wolf, but the clear-cut winner for me is legions. The first tier of legions is military base, which generates 1 military experience for each camp and reduces the cost of camps by 20%. Just another reason you won't need to have 2 woodcutters lodge, and allows you to put down the number of camps you need with less resources. Compared to bodyguard and leadership, where you generate military experience with the number of units you have, most early game I run around with just 1 unit to save gold until I need to clear neutral camps, whereas with military base I always have 2 or 3 camps early game. Next tier is war effort. Reduce the base cost of military units by 25%, saving me more resources and allowing me to have more with less. Paired with recruitment and my units having a cheaper base cost, I can come back into battle even faster after losing all my units, and usually it's from the gold I gain from killing enemy units. Whereas leadership has armored wing of the clan. Chief benefits from all forged weapons. I don't see myself wasting time upgrading every unit, maybe 2 but never all 3. It's a waste of iron that can be traded, and if your chief dies you lose that investment and you don't have the iron you need to buy him back. Your main damage dealers will be your axe throwers anyway. The third level is veterans. Increase bonuses from upgraded camps by 50%. It gives a slight damage buff to axe throwers compared to leadership path with first line of defense, which grants a 10% defense bonus for all units in the same zone as chief. Axe throwers are already squishy, so a 10% defense increase is nothing compared to the damage buff. For a clan like Bear, this is an amazing perk, but for clans going with throwers, not so much. Last tier is Call of Valhalla. While in a battleground zone, your units have a 30% attack power and attack speed bonus. The only way to get a battleground zone is to have 10 units die in it. This is the beauty and the synergy of recruitment, war effort, and Call of Valhalla. You want a lot of fights, you want battles, you want units dying because it benefits the wolf with recruitment and legions, so much more because of the military focus and benefits. Other clans' economies won't be able to keep up and recover as quick. That's everything about the Wolf clan. If this video helped you, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how you play Wolf, what clan you want to see next, and what I can do to improve my videos for you guys. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials at FreezeMyDrip. See you next time.